In this Inbox Gold review, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about this software. If you have any questions, please be sure to comment them down below, and I'll also be sure to leave a discounted link down there so you can always get your money's worth for Inbox Gold. Inbox Gold provides access to 200 million contacts and 20 million company profiles. So that is an insane statement or insane sentence to begin with, and I'm excited to get through this review. So let's just jump straight into it, and then this is what you should land on. So once you've logged in or signed up for the first time, you should be greeted with this page. Now all the way up at the top we have the Inbox Gold logo, and then to the right of that we have the search bar where you can actually start typing in your company names straight off the bat. To the right of that we have the home section, which we're going to go through, find prospect section, which we're going to go through, explore, same thing, web insights, and daily dig. So on this home section we have pretty much a dashboard where we can actually access these other areas from this main area. So we have the find prospects, which is up there as well, where you can actually go ahead and start typing in companies or keywords to search for companies straight off the bat. It says search for companies that have the problem you solve. So maybe you're a business that wants to start getting some prospects, clients, or sales. Now this software has the insane features for those type of problems. You can actually start searching for companies that have problems and get them as clients. So for any business owners out there, this is a feature you might want to look into. So it gives you some examples right here, like plumbing supplies, hail repair, venture capital, and credit union. Right below that we also have an explore section. Now this section is actually just giving examples of what type of explores or companies that you can actually venture into. So you've got marketing and advertising, venture capital and private equity, and then staffing and recruiting. You can also research more right here by clicking view all sectors and explore more companies. And finally, we have the recently added, where it gives you what companies you've added all the way at the bottom. So far we haven't added any, so it is 0. So now let's jump into what this software actually really provides. Now I can't get over the fact that this software provides over 200 million different contacts and 20 million companies. It's insane numbers, and I'm really eager to find out why. So let's jump straight into the find prospect section now. Once you've clicked on that, you should be greeted with this page where it pretty much gives you a little welcome, and then you have this navigation bar or this filter bar on the left hand side. So you can type in keywords, locations, industries, revenue, employees, followers, and company type. Really main features that you'd need to filter out any sort of companies or clients you're looking for, and it's really good that this software provides them. So while you're looking for something in specific, this is where you go ahead and filter out that specific thing. Personally, I really love that feature. It makes everything simple and easy, so you don't need to be searching for ages for maybe a certain company. So let's go ahead and actually type in a keyword, location, and some other sections and see what we find. So for keywords, maybe we want to go ahead and find something in terms of advertising. So once you've typed in advertising and you click it, it should then add your keyword right there. So for the location, you can also enter any location in the US. So let's say New York, and then you can also add a radius in case you want to go ahead and get a general location of New York. I think that's a really great feature. Maybe you might not know your specifics, so it's good that it's optional. Same with the industry, enter in a keyword. Revenue, same thing. You can actually change the revenue of what the company's income is. Employees as well, you can also change the employees of the company, followers, and company type. So as I've just opened up all that, there's a lot of different things to actually go ahead and navigate to create your perfect search for you and your company, so you don't have to go ahead and be searching hours and hours online for a certain company that maybe or might not even accept your company. So next we want to go ahead and maybe just play about with this. Let's change some of the revenue a bit, change some employees just so we can get a good first search, and then company type, we'll just leave that as well. So once you're happy with all of the settings you filled in, you can click search all the way up here. And there you go, in under 10 seconds you now have a huge variety of different prospects for you to search from and then start connecting with. It's insane how fast it does this and saves you a lot of time, so you don't need to be scouring the internet for hours on end looking for a prospect. In fact, this one gave us 37, and it'd probably take the same amount of time to not even find one if you did it through normal Google search. So you can add any to a list, you can export this file that you've pretty much created, and then you can actually just scroll through these and go through them on their own. So if you're interested in any of these companies, you can actually just copy and paste their URL or their company website and go ahead and start messaging them, or you can actually just tick some of them, and if you scroll back up to the top, you can add them to a list. So to add them to a list, all you have to do is click this button which says add to list, and it then opens up this section where you can actually add the selected, like the ones we selected. You can also add the current page, like this whole page, and just add all in general. So let's go ahead and add the selected, and we can go ahead and actually name the list as well. So we're going to name it reviews for the sake of this review and click add. And we now have our prospects added to a list to start actually finding a way to connect with them on a personal level and work with them in the future. So again, for any business owners out there, I personally think this is great to save yourself some time and effort by using this feature. So once you've actually created your list, you can now see it says the prospects have been added. We can go to our list all the way up here, and we now have our 3 companies added to our reviews list to actually add them to the daily dig, which we will go through soon. You can also click these 3 buttons if you want to edit or export your list. And that's pretty much it for the list section. So moving on to the explore section now, after the find prospect section, we can now explore millions of verified businesses like it says here. So you can search for a list by category name, whether it's banking, civic and social organization, dairy, glass, etc. So you can search through millions of different businesses, again, millions. I think that's an insane feature, and I personally love how easy it is to actually search through them in general. You'd think it'd take loads of time to search through millions, but this software minimizes that time. So you can click on any one of these that you want personally, or you can search for your own type of category right there. We're going to go ahead and just click on banking, so we can go through what actually happens once you search your lists. So now in a couple of seconds, it takes us back to the find prospect section, where we pretty much just have the same area. Like we were on before, it is the find prospect section, but with a huge variety of categories. So the explore section is pretty much just this area for if you don't exactly know what you're looking for. Maybe you're looking for a category in general. Again, the software really helps you out with this, makes it simple and easy for you to navigate personally. So now that we've clicked on banking, we have 58,000 banking records where we can start adding them to new lists. So once you've selected a few, you can add it again to a list, create the list name, let's call it banking, and then click add. And just like that, in literally under a minute, we now have our second list, our banking list, where we have different types of companies that we can contact. So as you've seen, you can select the daily dig on the list or the companies you added to your list. This is the section about that. So on the daily dig section, you can actually get qualified prospects delivered into your inbox daily. So you can choose to learn more if you want to read more up on the statistics and the information on that, or you can start setting up your daily dig right here. On the right hand side of this section right here, this little graphic, you can see the daily dig settings. Now you can select your different email delivery days from Monday all the way to Sunday, and the different times of delivery as well. Now I think this is really great, so you can go ahead and maybe if you're working certain times, you can select those certain times so you're always on the clock and ready for your emails. Go ahead and select the different days, unselect them if you need to, and also your time of delivery. Once you're happy with that, click save, and as simple as that, in literally not even a minute, I have just created a daily dig where it starts sending emails to the email. Right below that we have our summary, we have our daily dig prospects, 3 prospects, prospects delivered, and the daily dig sent, which is the ones we selected in our category list section. So there you go, you don't have to do anything yourself. This software is really good at making it simple, easy, and taking all the effort away from you. Why wouldn't you want to just sit back and relax? As you can see, it goes ahead and actually sends out the emails to our prospects we selected by finding our prospects in the explore section and anyone that's intrigued us. Any business owners out there looking for prospects, this is great for you. And there you go, that is it for the Inbox Gold software. Overall, I think this is an insane software. I personally really love this software, and there's a handful of features that I really love. Those features is how amazing it is at just going ahead and making it really easy for navigating 200 million different contacts and 20 million different companies. It's straight to the point, really easy to go ahead and start connecting with companies, finding them, and adding them to your list. Would I recommend this to anyone? Yes, I would. Anyone who has a business and they're looking for prospects, this software is for you. As you've seen, it's really easy to find your prospects, start emailing them, and you can also do it on your own time schedule. Finally, would I use it myself? Yes, I absolutely would. I would use this software if I had a business and I needed prospects really fast. 10 out of 10 software, and I would use it again. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.